Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is John Luka, and today I am here in Lewiston. Last week I shared with you that I was going to court, and that video showed you that two of the tenants. We bought 4 units on the 17th of April. We went through evictions. We were going to try to renovate the property while the tenants were in there. We found out that they were not paying tenants and they didn't want the rents to go up, so we had no choice but to evict them. And so we went to court last week. 2 of the tenants didn't show up because they know that they were gonna be forced to evacuate because they were not paying rent. They didn't want to sign a new lease, so they were basically squatters. If you want to go back to the video, that I did, a vlog that I did about tenant eviction. So I am here at the property now. One of the units is vacant, and I have another court date for the other unit. That is 2 beds. Actually, it's 2 beds each, 1 bath each. And so the ones that we're going to today is the 1 bed and 1 bath each. It's also 2 units. So altogether 4 units. Anyhow, let us go in. I want to walk this with you, see how the property looks like, what kind of work it needs, because when we saw this property in the beginning, there were people living in there and we couldn't really see too clearly. And we got this property, the property that we're looking at now, we got it for $95,000. And so it's discounted, super discounted. But we're gonna go take a look at, see the real work that's needed. Now that it's vacant, it's gonna be a different look. So let's go take a look at it. So this here is the building, the 935. And that is the 937. And we have actually a nice commercial land in the back, and this also zone that's commercial, so good things. And so we're gonna go take a look at it. We're gonna see what kind of work needs done. As you can see here, we knew that we had to fix the decks here. I'm gonna actually show you outside first, right? We gotta repaint this, fix the decks, make sure that it impacts inspections. We are not looking to do too much on this project. You can see they left a lot of things here. A lot of trash. But as you can see here, actually looking at it, a lot of the windows need to be repaired. Most of the windows. So even the renovation budget plan, I don't know if we are even close to that renovation budget plan. We were gonna, anyways, let's look at this first. Look at this sidings here. I just looked at this with my contractor, so we actually are gonna have to replace all these windows and just replace this entire siding here as well. A lot of the windows inside actually does need to be repaired. This one is totally like broken, right? So there's a lot that needs to be done. At first, when we got the CMA, we were thinking that maybe we could sell it for maybe an as-is type of a deal. Instead of wholesaling it, we were gonna close on it and release it on the market. But then we just wanted to now get it like rent ready. And so I'm gonna use this back door. So now we've decided that we're gonna get it rent ready and then list it on the market for landlords that may want to buy this for investments. So I am here now. We're gonna go inside. Decks needs to be replaced. You can see flooring needs to be done. I'm not gonna go to the basement with you guys, but also there's a little bit of structure issue that needs to be repaired. You can see here, we're gonna remove these carpets here. This first unit is probably worst. This window needs to be replaced because they won't even, as you can see, it's been duct taped. And also, yeah, so a lot that needs to be replaced here. I'm gonna close this. so I don't forget. You can see laundry dryer in the middle of the kitchen. So we're gonna remove this. We're not gonna do too much, but we're gonna do enough to pass inspections. Also livable. Lewiston is not, I spoke to you, I spoke to someone of you that depending on where you're buying your deals, you need to know the market that you are in. And sometimes markets like this in Lewiston, just getting rent ready, somebody's gonna buy it because people are hungry for buying this type of properties, especially with the housing shortage. So the goal is just to get it rent ready so that somebody doesn't need to come here and put a lot of money to start renting it out. So we're gonna look at this as well. Ceiling kind of bothers me, but again, we don't want to bring all the ceiling down. Some of the areas are looking like they're coming down. I mentioned to you that we're gonna replace the floorings and, mud some areas like this, mud some of these areas. Bathroom is a little different here. We're gonna take this carpet out of the bathroom. I don't even know who in their right mind thought that it was a good idea to put carpet in the bathroom, but this is, olden days. We have to replace this tub and put a new vanity, even if we're gonna do bare minimum in here. So that's something that needs to be done. New toilets. On top of that, we're gonna just repaint these cabinets and fix some of these ceilings and the lightings. And then the basement is in there. We're not gonna go in there. It's dark, and same time we're not gonna have a good lighting in it. So I am actually a little surprised because I was expecting, because these people were not communicating, I was expecting to see just everything left in here. But they did good by going and actually just cleaning up whatever they can and living. So I wish I took previous pictures, but I could have, sent it to you. I can also have my editor do it here. But it's already in a bad condition. We're just looking to make it better. So let's take a look at the upstairs unit. This is unit 1. We're gonna go to unit 2. We're gonna paint some of this. We're gonna repaint here. Mud some of these areas. Trim around. Repaint this stairs. And then let's go take a look. We can see here. So here we have all these windows that I showed you earlier that needed to be repainted. Removed and replaced. And then here, as you can see here, we're gonna keep these floorings actually. We're gonna replace this ones come on the hallway. But we are actually going to keep this carpet that is here. Remember, our goal is to get it rent ready. This unit looks a lot more cleaner, as you can see. A lot more cleaner, but it still needs some updates. It needs some updates. In the bathroom here, same issues, same kind of condition. In the bathroom here, we're just gonna we're gonna keep the carpet in the living room and the bedrooms, but we're gonna remove the carpet out of the bathroom, okay? And I think that should get us to where we want it to be. Same thing, we have to remove the windows here at the same time. Change the vanities, toilet. If you can see here, see how that is. Toilet, somebody cut a sheetrock to fit in the toilet. So these are the kind of things we're facing. We may actually keep this stove. I don't know if we're gonna keep that fridge, but we may. So Looking at here, really cleaning, repainting the ceilings, repairing the ceilings. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. Change the light fixtures. And then we're gonna go see the deck here. So, needs some a little bit jacking up from here, safety-wise, to pass inspections. And then we have that other unit. These guys it looks like they're moving out. So that's what I'm gonna be going to court for next week. That's the unit that I'm going to court for. We are either looking at listing that property as is, or simply just renovating bare minimum. And so those are all kinds of different options to have, all right? So anyways, well, this is it. And hopefully you learn a little bit. I would really honestly say go back to the old video, the first video. This property was discounted and we bought it. The guy called us from a direct mail. I mentioned to you that he was a tired landlord, and I think that's why he also was close to the tenants. So he really wanted to get rid of the property, and he didn't want to be the ones to go through the eviction because they were family. So we have a lot of people, a lot of our marketing is people who are looking to downsize or, absentee landlords. And so these are the type of some of the marketings that we focus on. And we're glad to have this project, and we're going to see where things go with it. The other one, I'm not sure if we're going to take on a project yet, but from where things look right now, looks like we're going to move very fast on this one. Maybe 2-3 weeks, and maybe we might even go on the market. So we'll see where things go. All right, well, make sure that to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you have any specific questions about this property, why we're not keeping it, or any kind of questions, you can message me or you can leave me a comment. But besides that, God bless you. Thank you for watching. Leave me a feedback. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel there. God bless. Bye-bye.